Hello everybody, my name is Sniping is Fun, and I welcome you all back to the official 12th character I'm going to be talking about in terms of newcomer ideas for Super Smash Bros. 5 Super Smash Bros. Switch. Today's video is going to be Waluigi from the Mario franchise, a character that everyone's been asking for, everyone and their grandmother has been asking for the longest time in Smash Bros. To the point where it's almost on the level of Ridley. And that is saying something. So, this character right here, the alternative evil version of Luigi that's been around since the Mario Tennis game on the N64, is this next character I'm going to be talking about. And just like every other character I've talked about, 3 separate categories. Why do they make sense for Smash Brothers? Moveset ideas, and percentage chance I can see him in the Smash Brothers. Now, why does Waluigi make sense to be in Smash Brothers, as one of the next Mario newcomers? I would say it's because he is, he's popular and he's requested a lot, and I would say that is a major reason. But at the same time, like I said, I've never really, I don't consider popularity and demand above, relevancy, recency, push from the company, use from Nintendo and whatnot. So that's not all that important, but I'd say that is an important reason why he should be in. I'm not saying it's not important at all. I'm just saying I value relevancy and recency and push from Nintendo above that stuff because they know who they want to use more so, I guess, than the fans. Hint, 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 when we're going to judge quotations there. But, that is a reason I think he makes sense to be in Smash Brothers, and people have been wanting for Smash 4, Smash Bros. Brawl, and I guess Melee to some extent too, even though he was only been around a year when Melee came out, so, or not even a year technically. So yeah, there's that. But he's been wanting for Smash Bros. A long time because of popularity and demand, and fans love him and want him in. I would also say he makes sense because he's one of the major characters in those spin-offs. He's a major character in most of the Mario Kart games. He's in every single Mario Party now. He's in every single sports game, whether it's Super Sluggers or Strikers or the tennis or the golf or whatever. He's in every single one. He is going to be in this new Mario Tennis game on the Aces on the Switch coming up soon. So there's that. And he's been in the gaming industry, been part of the Mario series for about 18 years now, because I think Mario Tennis came out around 2000, I think 2001. So he's been in the industry for about 18 years. He's a long-standing Mario spin-off character. I feel he makes sense to some extent. Maybe not the most making sense Mario character, but because of his history with the series, his legacy, how long he's been around, I'd say at some point he's going to have to deserve it, and this game might be the one for him to maybe finally break that mold that he's been missing out on for Smash Bros. For quite some time. So basically, he's a long-standing, historic, legacy Mario spin-off character. He represents those games pretty freaking well, and he's pretty freaking popular and demanded, even though I don't value that much as push and relevancy from the company. Moveset ideas that I can think of for Waluigi. I would say his smash attacks, his standard attacks would be basically his kicks. What he does in his assist trophy. He kicks you and he walks around with the tennis racket. I know that's a cliche reason or a cliche choice for standard smash attacks, but I'd say that has to be kind of his standard thing. Maybe not have him walk around with the tennis racket, but certain smash attacks have him bring it out in his hand and start smacking you with it. Because I like it so his hands are free, so maybe he can throw some punches. He mostly is a kick fighter, and he does a little bit of punches here and there, like Mario and Luigi and Wario do, and has some tennis racket attacks because that seems to be his most important spin-off sports game apparently, because that's what his assist trophy is based off on. So there's that. But that would be his smash attacks, kind of standard kicks, but in punches, I'd say focus on the kicks because of his long legs, and that's what he does in his assist trophy. So focus on kicks as part of his smash attacks, with some tennis racket smacks and some punches. Special attacks is when I'm going to start having him do all the special things that represent kart or sports games or party. He's mischievous. He's supposed to be a bad guy. He's supposed to be a villain. He's supposed to be kind of a villainous character. So have him do mischievous things. He would take out a golf club and swing it at you or throw it at you. Maybe he'll ride a cart right into you, like how Wario uses the motorcycle. Maybe he will throw dice at you from Mario Party. He'll kick a soccer ball or a football, depending on where you're from. Maybe throw basketballs at you, throw a baseball bat or a baseball at you. Maybe he'll have bombs. All these little things that represent different items you can get in Mario Party, all the different sports games he's in, or in Mario Kart riding a cart across the station running you over with Mario Kart. That'd be kind of cool, I guess. So I'd say make him mischievous. His standard smash attacks would basically be, punches, some punches, mostly kicks, maybe throw the tennis racket in there, or move the tennis racket part of his, mischievous special attacks, which I think that might make more sense instead of separating his tennis racket from those. And then the special attacks be him being mischievous and villainous and throwing dice at you, running you over with Mario Kart, throwing golf clubs, baseball bats, tennis rackets, just willy-nilly at you, I guess, or hitting you with them. So yeah, maybe either keep this tennis racket part of his smash attacks with punches and mostly kicks, or make it part of his specials. Either way, I guess it really works for him, actually. In his final smash, I know there's different moves you could really do. I'm sure maybe all of you out there could probably think of a better final smash for him. But his most important role so far, even though it's been 10 years ago now, 12 years ago now, back on the GameCube, 14, was in the Dance Dance Revolution Mario mix when he was the villain. And I'd say he always does these little dances with roses and everything. Have him do a final smash where he catches you in the Dance Dance Revolution thing. He has you copy and follow along with the dances. Maybe he has a rose, has his little twirls and flips and legs up in the air and all that sort of crazy stuff. And then you get hurt by the dances, and then the big explosion, probably from a bomb coming down that he throws up and then comes down and hits you. The explosion just goes, and people start flying off the stage. There you go. That'd be kind of cool, I guess. It mixes DDR thing with him using bombs, hurting you with dancing, he controls you, he mind controls you to dance with him in a DDR battle, and then throws a bomb at you, a big massive bomb that just blows up and sends you off the stage, I guess. Maybe that would be his final smash. He'll have better moves and stuff to represent him for that. But that's the only thing I really could think of, because that's his only major role so far is in a DDR game. And that's his moveset. So smash attacks being mostly kicks, maybe some tennis rackets unless it's in the special attacks, and some punches, and being mischievous with his special attacks, basically being bombs, baseball bats, baseball, soccer balls, running you over a friggin' Mario Kart, golf clubs, throwing dice at you, different other items you can get from Mario Party, so on and so forth. Now, as for a percentage chance I could see him getting in the game, I know I've been talking heavily about him for the most part, as why he makes sense, and I've been hyping him up just with the Ridley thing, how I hyped him up. But this is just the Ridley situation, people. I hyped him up, and then I have to give a decent percentage that's lower than people probably expect him to be, and I'm giving him a 60%, which is the lowest I've given a character so far, even lower than Ridley, which was a 65%. Ridley makes sense because he's a major character in the series. He's a major character in every single Metroid game, but he is a main character in the series. It's no spin-offs or stuff. What's hurting him is his size. What's hurting Waluigi is, I know he's been around for 18 years. I just said that was a major reason why he should be in. He's a long-standing Mario Kart, Mario Sports, Mario Party character. But that's all he is the spin-offs. He needs to be I feel what's hurting him is he's at 60% because of fans' requests, fans' popularity, and his long-standing legacy character status while he's Mario spin-offs for about 18 years. What's hurting him and what dropped him down 40% is that he is not a major character in any of the Mario major games, which every single Mario character we've gotten has at least had a major role either in their own series or in a major Mario series. Donkey Kong, which is technically technically Mario's a Donkey Kong character, but let's say he's in the same universe, so I'm going to include him as a Mario character here. Donkey Kong Country. We have Wario with Wario Land and WarioWare. Mario and Luigi and Peach and Bowser Jr. and Rosalina all show up in 2D platformers, 3D platformers of Mario. What does Waluigi have? He's never been in a 3D Mario platformer, a 2D Mario platformer. He's never been in Mario and Luigi, Paper Mario, WarioWare, Wario Land, Luigi's Mansion, any of the main stuff, and he's never had his own game, which everyone's been asking for. Everyone and their mother has been asking for the long freaking time, and I'd love to see a franchise that centers on him being the main character. But until that happens, I just can't see him in Smash Brothers. I gave him 60% because he's a legacy character in the spin-offs, but every other Mario character on the Mario roster in Smash Brothers, let's say 4 because it's the most recent one, have all been at least in the spin-off games at some point. They all represent it in general besides the main series. He is not special in representing that by himself. And I know he's requested. I know he's heavily requested, but like I said, I don't value popularity and demand over other things. And I do think he deserves it, but he needs that main push from Nintendo to put him in the next 3D Mario platformer, to be put in the next Wario Land, to be put in the next WarioWare, to be put in the next Luigi's Mansion, to get his own series. And I think that's what hurts him, and that's why I dropped him 40% from 100%. I gave him a 60 because of legacy and whatnot on demand, but he's not all that relevant to the main thing of the entire Mario franchise besides spin-offs, and I don't think he deserves to represent that when all the rest of the Mario characters already do it. And that's not me hating the character. I am a fan of him. I like playing as him sometimes in Mario Kart or in Mario sports games or in Mario Party, but I don't really want to see him in Smash if he isn't really majorly used in the franchise. Sorry to say that. And that is my opinion on Waluigi. My moveset ideas, reasons why he should be in, his percentage chance. Put in the comments what he is. Think what you think moveset ideas should he have? What do you think his reason for making sense in? What percentage chance would you give him? And what do you think about what I gave him in this video? And put in the comments down below. We can discuss it there. My name is Snipers One Piece. Please subscribe if you want to. And we'll be talking about one more heavily requested character, this time from the Donkey Kong franchise, as number 13. And you should all know who that is in my next video. And Sniping is Fun signing out, and Waluigi just wants to say